Hey, travelers, and welcome back to Travel Perspectives, your go-to podcast for seeing the world through stories, reflection, and fresh experiences. I'm Kate.
And I'm Clifford. And today we're taking you to a place unlike any other in the world, a place that holds spiritual weight, historic significance, and awe-inspiring scale. We're talking about Masjid Al-Haram in Makkah, Saudi Arabia.
That's right, Clifford. Whether you're coming from a place of faith, fascination, or just curiosity, Masjid Al-Haram offers one of the most humbling perspectives you'll ever experience as a traveler.
Kate, walking into that space for the first time, I still remember how I felt. The sheer scale of it, the calm, the unity. It was emotional, even before I understood the full depth of what it represents.
Same here, Clifford. And listeners, have you ever been to a place that felt overwhelmingly powerful, where you just knew you were standing on sacred ground? Let us know in the comments.
Masjid Al-Haram, also known as the Grand Mosque, surrounds the Kaaba, the most sacred site in Islam. Every year, millions of Muslims gather here for Hajj and Umrah, performing rituals that date back thousands of years.
And what's really incredible is that it operates around the clock. There's this constant, peaceful rhythm, pilgrims moving around the Kaaba, prayers echoing through the space. It's spiritual architecture at its most alive.
And it's not just a religious site, it's a feat of engineering. The expansion projects over the decades are mind-blowing. The mosque can now accommodate over 2 million worshippers at once. Can you imagine that scale?
It's hard to wrap your head around it until you're actually there. Clifford, remember when we saw the mataf, the white marble area where the tawaf is performed, just glowing under the nightlights?
Yes, it was like time stood still. And yet, all around us, people were moving with intention and peace. That's the kind of travel moment that reshapes your perspective.
Absolutely. And here's something to think about. Travelers, have you ever visited a place that's tied to a deep tradition or spiritual practice outside your own culture? How did that shift your view of the world?
Great question, Kate. And now it's time for our quiz segment. Let's test your knowledge about Makkah.
All right, listeners, here's your quiz question. What is the name of the well located within Masjid Al-Haram that has been a source of water for pilgrims for thousands of years? A. Well of Mariam. B. Zamzam well. C. Hira well. D. Safa spring.
Think you know the answer? Drop it in the comments and share any experience you've had related to it. We love hearing your stories.
While you think it over, let's talk about one of the most meaningful features in the mosque, the Safa and Marwa hills. These are the two small hills between which pilgrims walk 7 times, following the path of Hajar, the mother of Prophet Ismail.
That story alone, Kate, it gives a whole new perspective on devotion, determination, and trust. Whether you're religious or not, that you can feel the energy and the legacy in that corridor.
And the sound design of the mosque, Clifford, you pointed this out, it's been carefully designed so that the call to prayer and recitations are clear, no matter where you're standing. It's both spiritual and technical.
Totally. And there's a subtle harmony in how it all works together. The technology, the tradition, the massive crowds. It flows. Have you ever been to a place where ancient rituals meet modern innovation so seamlessly? Let us know in the comments.
Okay, back to the quiz. If you answered B, Zamzam, well, you got it right. This sacred well is believed to have miraculously sprung forth thousands of years ago and continues to provide water to this day.
It's a symbol of resilience and divine care, and just one more example of how Masjid Al-Haram isn't just a destination, it's a deep, layered experience.
And honestly, travelers, that's what Travel Perspectives is all about. Seeing the world not just with our eyes, but with context, understanding, and heart.
So whether you've been to Makkah or are simply curious about it, we hope today gave you a richer perspective on why this place matters to so many.
Thanks for tuning in, and as always, we'd love to hear your thoughts. What destinations have given you a shift in how you see the world?
Until next time, keep wandering, stay curious, and never stop chasing new perspectives.
See you soon, fellow travelers.